Welcome back to EasySpirit101. I hope you guys are having a great day. Once again, I'm going to get right into the reading, see what you guys need to know, see what's going on. Whenever you see this video, I keep seeing like timing. Energy that's come up for this reading is like endings and beginnings. Someone might have a in the near future, fast changes. What am I getting? Like brace yourself when you grab on, because like something's about to take off or the car is about to speed up, that kind of thing. Somebody has that going on, and for some of you, this is going to be a completely new beginning. You're ready. Someone here is ready. That's interesting because it says your current situation is a means to an end, and it's in reverse. So something that was a means to an end once upon a time is about to come. It's done with. You don't need it anymore. Whatever that experience is, you don't need it anymore. Maybe at the time you either didn't know your purpose yet, or you couldn't get into it. You couldn't get in. I don't know why too, but I keep getting that there's a deck that's called Into It. Something about that deck. That deck keeps going. If you read cards, maybe you need to get that deck. Maybe you need to look in that deck. From time to time, I pick up people on my channel who read cards themselves or are getting into reading cards themselves. Friendly reminder, if you guys are new to reading cards, I pray over all my decks every single time I read. Definitely drawing in divine energy. Only these, you want to keep it 100 when you're about to channel any kind of message or use any kind of spiritual gift or anything like that. They're also very susceptible to energy. So, for instance, if you are reading on a past person who is very toxic in your life and you start drawing in, you're like, I'm getting clarity. I know that's them. I can see it in the cards. The cards they're absorbing the energy of that person. So make sure you cleanse your decks. Make sure you pray over your decks. I personally mostly pray. I pray over my decks constantly. If it doesn't have anything to do with like God, where you're going, where you're meant to be going, and clarity when it comes to someone's higher purpose or your whatever, something like that, I don't want it. You don't want that kind of energy. That's just a FYI for those of you who are interested in getting into reading or already are reading. Do not forget, like, make yourself a habit of keeping your decks clean. Perspective. Change the way you look at something. So this is what I feel like is unlocked to this new beginning. Someone here has done this. Confirmation with the wisdom. Confirmation with the wisdom. You may have even been seeing like feathers. Lots of feathers recently. You changed your perspective on something or a situation, and it helped unlock something for you. It leveled some of you. It like gave you some sort of level up. And now you don't need to be in this position anymore. And some of you, it's like you passed some sort of test. Confirmation, progress. And this was very hard. Whatever this time that you've been through or come out of created a lot of resilience in you. Very much like going through the desert. It says on here, it may seem like a long slog. So someone here, you went through a long trial. It's really coming through like a trial period. Some of you, maybe you were being tested, especially to make sure when times were tough or difficult that you maintained your harmony, your peace in some sort of way. Some of you, this test had specifically to do with learning how to openly receive, either learning how to freely give or learning how to receive, or just the basic principles around universal laws of giving and receiving. Yeah, you're about to, someone here is about to get to move. And even this, when I see like a bridge, it's like progress. It's, you can get from one side to the other. You've overcome something, especially using your wisdom. For some of you, if that hasn't happened already, it's something that needs to happen. It's going to bring you out of this stagnation. But for whoever this reading is for specifically, this is something that you've already accomplished. This may even bring a connection toward you that's going to help you get to your next place, or just like that right person, right time, like kind of, hey, well, by the way, I happen to know blah, blah, blah. Why don't you meet me? You know, that opportunity, that wink and that handshake. Confirmation with rewards on the bottom. Whatever you've been doing here, all of this, you figured something out and you made it towards the right direction, or you're in the right energy. And it's all up from here. You have rewards coming in. Confusion here. Confusion blocked your way for quite a while. As I feel for some of you, someone around you may have wanted you to be confused. Like they were assisting in your confusion for some of you. 714 on the clock. That's confirmation for someone. You finally figured it out. Somebody just finally figured. That's the energy coming through in this reading. Someone here, you finally just figured something out, and God's about to just bring you a car. He could bring you a car and take you out of the desert. That's how it's coming through. Yeah, this challenge, it's funny because the challenge really seems external, but or it blocked you in some way very much. There was no movement here with this passage in reverse, and that was deliberate. Someone here, like, your journey sent you straight through the desert, and it was so you could gain this. It was so you could gain some sort of perspective, some sort of wisdom on like how to do something here. Yeah, this is something you didn't understand how to do, but now you do. On the other side of it, you've mastered something. And now that you've mastered something, God's about to send you a car. This is the Six of Swords. This is moving on to calmer waters. This is moving away from troubled times or challenging, difficult times, or in some cases healing. But again, we're talking about, for some of you, someone's about to wink, open the door, and take you across that bridge that you've been trying to get across for the past, I don't know how long. There it is again, resilience. Oh my goodness, the resilience. God taught you how to do something. It's like God sent you out in the desert, and all it was you, your eyeball, and your lantern, and said, figure it out. And whatever this was, you figured something out here. Some of you, not for all of you, but some of you, you really do have like a soulmate coming in or something. Or this is that what you did, you successfully healed something from the past for some of you as well. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. For some of you, again, this is fairly specific, but for some of you, your circumstance could have had to do with someone here who, like, they were a blockage from you or for you. This person blocked you. This person was like holding you down, like putting their foot on top of you while you kept trying to go up the stairs, and just like, you know, like some sort of bully in your life. Going back that far. Could have been someone from your childhood, could have even been a family member. Um, for some of you, not for all of you, God put this blockage right in your face and let you do it again to see how you handled it or something like that. Or to overcome it. Confirmation, nice. Nice. Almost said like nice and clarity. I don't know why. Anyways, 9 of Cups here. Confirmation again. This is like either a childhood friend or a sibling that was like, they were shitty to you. They were a bully. They bullied you. They held you back. They made fun of you. They whatever. They created some of these blockages you don't even know. They were just like putting traps up for you to fall in, trying to keep you stuck. Maybe trying to even make you feel insecure, and something about someone wanting you to slip up on your words. This person may have like picked on you a lot for like your speech, and like there was nothing wrong with your speech, or maybe you were well spoken and this person wanted to be the one in the family that was well spoken. Something like that here. Family very much could be significant. This person was like giving you 3 of Swords energy. I'm on the money with this. And this can be about vulnerability here. Ace of Swords. And again, it's something about speaking. Something about your voice. This person may have really getting like made you feel insecure, like to speak. This person may have had an attitude. For someone specifically, I'm getting the Chinese zodiac sign of the rabbit. Maybe you had a sibling or a younger cousin or whoever that was around you a lot in your childhood that had the Chinese zodiac sign of the rabbit. Confirmation. That was this is a tower blown open. Or you created a tower with this person when you came in doing something, speaking something, doing the opposite of like, hey, what about that corner I put you in? How'd you get out of that corner? Like that kind of energy is coming through here for someone. I also get this person may have been trying to block you or was like blocking you from having healthy, happy relationships. Or just they did something to you that caused you to block your own healthy, happy. I'm really getting like a competition energy. And then I just saw a poet. So something about like, I feel like this person, this could have been a sibling or someone from your childhood that was competing with you because they wanted to do, or they have the same skills as you, or something like that here. Again, with the like a tower energy. Destroying others' dreams or potential is what it says. That's exactly what's coming through here. Destroying others' dreams or potential. This person was doing something. Okay, so for some of you specifically, that could have been, or the recent like desert that you've had to pass through. Very much like seeing in the dark. Seeing in the dark. Someone even said the other day, I'm sick of seeing it. I'm sick of having to see in the dark. I get it. I freaking get it. For some of you, God may have placed you in a circumstance with the exact same thing that like something about what you've been in or been through is what broke you to begin with, or what held you back. Really, really getting the energy of like, imagine you're climbing up the steps and your older whoever is like putting their hand on your face and holding you back and laughing. Like that kind of thing. That's what's coming through in this energy. Something about the tables have turned. This person wanted you in this energy and now they're in this energy. Dependent. Dependent on others. Oh, so someone's codependent here. It says dependent on others to the exclusion of effort that may resemble, this is coming through like this is this person's energy now. This could even be like some sort of karma for this person. They don't know how to like move forward. This person's having to sit back and watch you rise because of what they did to you when you were growing, when you were supposed to be growing and learning. This here, child of the divine, innocence, purity, redemption, suggest a special connection with the divine. Someone here may have even been like a bully. Maybe this person made fun of you a lot, or they treated you in some way. Like, it's really giving me like a put my nose up in front of you to make you feel some kind of way. This person is giving me snarky. This person's very snarky. This person is like a bandit. they would be snarky, and they kind of hid it. They would hide it. They would hide that that's like how they were acting, or what they were doing, or how they were being. This person manipulated who you were. Like the way they acted, or like the way they treated you like you were, was partly to hold you back. For some of you, this past person could have been trying to act like you were some sort of damsel, or telling people you were like acting like a damsel in distress or something like that here. This person, and it's funny because this person's coming out as like depending on others. This person's actually the damsel, whether they're a male or female, this person's the actual one who has that. It's coming out as like a personality aspect. That is their personality. They are the damsel in distress. That's going to be confirmation for someone. This person is very much like knight's energy. They have the energy of a knight. Nothing, they might go fast, but nothing really sticks. Addiction to self-pity. This person also might have been like gossiping about you, or spreading information or rumors. This person was threatened by you. Threatened. Your energy here engenders social awareness and empathy. You may have been very empathetic. That makes a lot of sense coming out next to child of divine. This person here was threatened. That people are drawn to that kind of energy. And this person, I really feel like wanted your position in some way. Confirmation. You kind of had this energy of like the hero. You were like, he had hero vibes. This person wanted to be the hero. What did I say about hiding this? This is hidden agenda. This person had an agenda, a hidden agenda. They did something and they didn't show it. These people right here have their backs turned. So again, this person could have even been like one way in front of you, and then maybe when you walked off, they would do something. They would insult you, or spread lies or rumors or something about you, or really it's coming through like this person here. For some of you, God may have sent you right back in front of this person who hasn't changed at all. They haven't changed. They're still that same dang person that will wait till your back is turned and like make a snarky remark about you to like feel some kind, to feel like their chest is big. This comes out a lot, like when this person has an attachment. Like this person may literally, or you may have made a joke that this person needs an exorcism. It's coming through like that, excuse me. Confirmation, this person has some sort of attachment on them, like negative attachment that's open. It opens them to, it's related to this self-pity. This person's very much exposed to darker energies. This person could have been, this person, you'll know them to be pretentious. You will know them to be pretentious. They have like some sort of pretentious personality or attitude. And they also may have the presence or appearance that they're very, very intelligent. I know everything. This person may have been like a know-it-all or came across like the know-it-all in someone's family here. Yeah, that's you here. Child of divine, magical. This pissed this person off. You naturally drew attention, and this pissed this person off. So again, some of you, God may have put you right back in this position, being who you are now, and kind of treated it like a test. Were they going to be able to get away with this with you again? Or were you able to overcome it? Confirmation, something about this person breaking you down, trying to destroy your self-esteem in the past for their own personal boost or gain. Like, if I poo on them, it makes me look better. You know, that's the kind of energy that's coming off with this person. You may be seeing 17 or 117 quite a bit. You need to know, for whoever's resonating with this, or even that number coming up at specific times, specific moments, you passed some sort of test. You passed the test. When it came to this person, like about this person, maybe you kept being friendly or giving or engaging with this person and you shouldn't be, and you needed to like see through that, see the truth of that. You know what's really giving me the energy of this is like, even though you and this person are family in this lifetime, beneath the surface on a soul level, like who you are, what drives you, maybe even where you come from, if for those of you that believe in past lives, you and this person are like, no, not even. You come from completely different. This person was a karmic to you. Something about wiffle ball, wiffle bat, something like that. Rhyming? What the heck? I saw a poet in here and I don't know if this person was like competing with you, rhyming or something, or they wanted to. There's something about this person, like some of the stuff they were doing to you was covert, undercover, underseen. This person is coming off a bit narky. This person's like, and when we say narky, you know, the biggest thing about that is a person who comes across like that actually has deep insecurities themselves, but they don't really work on them, and they don't look at them. They are addicted to self-pity, and they're addicted to attention, and they often kind of screw other people over to lift themselves up on repeat. It's kind of how that's how they boost their own ego. And then they've got this false sense of confidence as well. So that's kind of what we're getting at with this person's energy. This person tried to put you in a corner so bad. This person tried to put you in a corner so freaking bad. And every time they feel threatened by you, even to this day, they try to do something again, but I'm getting like it won't work anymore. And this person knows this, this person knows this. Confirmation of like hiding something here. Hidden reasons. Pace yourself. So you may have paced yourself while having to deal with this person. Some of you were recently faced with this person or a similar situation that brought this thing back up. You may have even been seeing bats. And it was for you to grow and move forward, to let go of the things that held you back, or even to help you make sense of the things that help you back. There's something specifically about this person squashing your dreams. I'm really getting competition. It was just so you couldn't have it. You couldn't have your dreams because I'm going to have my dreams. Very much like family, some sort of family rivalry is coming through here. This person knows that you're a doer, that you'll take action. This person has become threatened by you. They have, you put some sort of boundaries down. This is part of like what your recent cycle went through, and you have passed the test. Congratulations. Wow. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. You have passed the test. So let's get some final messages here then. Anything else Divine Collective needs to know about this? Very much coming like congratulations, and also whatever like, it's funny because now I'm getting like you're going to get a rainy season, which is the season of growth. Unfortunately, like sometimes rain can be a bit hiccupy, like metaphorically. It could be like the storms and the things that bring the rain. No, never mind. No storms, just rain to make your like garden grow. That's what's coming through. Well, I was just about to mention this like desert. You're moving out of the desert. God just said like, nope, now you get rain. Your flowers are gonna grow. This stuff you've been building, you're about to see growth, rebirth, builder. Wow, I love this reading. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so you got growth coming in. You have a new beginning coming in. What did I say about somebody coming up with the door and the wink and the handshake and taking you out of that desert and across the bridge? That's kind of how this is coming through. Even if it's like, look at that, 333 on the clock. Not on the clock, but still. You may be seeing that on the clock too. It might not be like something happens super fast. I mean, rain, it makes flowers grow. It just might mean next year is your growing season. So like get ready for changes to come in. Something here. Yeah, playful. This person may have been like stifling your playful energy and blocking you from like manifesting in some capacity when it comes to that, when it comes to like your creativity, because like lyrics or poetry or rhyming or something is kind of significant in this energy as well. That's gonna not be for everybody, but it is for somebody. You fixed this. You're fixing this. You fixed it. Something's about to pick up pace for you. I'm also getting this person tried again. They tried again, and God knew that they would. Spirit knew that they would try again to slow something down for you and block you. Confirmation trickster. Yeah, and you turned it around. You turned it around with rest, having fun with uncomfortable situations. And that is how you pass the test. I just saw 28:38 on the clock. Wow. So get ready. Whoever this reading resonates with specifically, and I don't mean just like one card stuck with you. I really mean like the whole reading. That's kind of how it works. When you're getting like confirmation after confirmation, like, oh my God, that sounds like me. This sounds like my experience for sure. And that. This may be your reading. So I hope you guys got some sort of confirmation clarity out of this reading. I enjoy giving it to you. I'll see you again next time.